Hey guys, this is Teddy. I'm moving this advertisement out of the way. But I wanted to let you know, it's like really late, but I have to share it, that the Reclaim the game will be using its own tautology as a way to perpetuate itself, but not really, but it's going to use the people's patent process along with several other inventions as a way to govern the way it can be used. And again, March 13th, 2013 is the beginning of the America Invents Act. And it's crazy, the timing is amazing. I mean, 3/13/13 is basically the doomsday for innovation for the world, because the United States is the only country where we are first to invent. It primarily determines who has the right to patent. But now it's going to switch to first to file. So the whole thing is getting jacked, and we're going to lose our greatest gift from this country. I mean, the internet came from this country. You get all kinds of sick stuff like phone apps and smartphones. I mean, honestly, and then it gets turned around and some other country gets to implement it better because they really have better infrastructure. But our invention and our capacity to invent is really where we get our strength and our diversity, a bunch of other things. But this people's patent process we're going to unleash around that time, but it also coincides with the anniversary of the laying of Wall Street and the massacre of the Lenapes around there. And so there's some deep spiritual things that are not really for the recording, and for people who are really dedicated, they'll find out about that. But it's, central to Reclaim is spirit in a blessing space, and for people to have empowered spiritual experience. But getting back to the point is that there are three dimensions of Reclaim the Game, and it is basically like the human realm is where we will play the game primarily, which is also called Ninja Ball. And then you've got the board / card realm, which is called Gotta Tag 'em All. And then you got the third digital realm, which is Pawnscraft. They all have their own homage to some of the greatest games ever made. And but these are the three areas, and we wanted to make that free for people. But we also want them to be principled and to be used with a certain purpose. I do say that's quite eloquently said. Yes. So that's what you need to know, but they'll be patented with, I'm going to check the time, with a few others, and those are Adam Harvey's incredible work with anti-drone surveillance clothing, his anti-facial recognition camouflage, some of his other work, and the Free Network Foundation's Freedom Tower designs. So these things will be free for anybody to use, and they'll be protected by patent from many corporate powers that want to make money off of it, because we want people to use it, but without hoarding as being their major reason. And that the Reclaim principles are central, which are the Iroquois peace principles of peace. Always work for peace, unity, and carry a respectful message for dignity, and that's adhered to. And if people who aren't so principled are actually have an avenue to support the effort by purchasing a license, and that those licenses will subsidize the further patenting of other inventions, and the stewardship of this commons, the coherent commons of innovation. And we really need to strike a middle ground now, because we're about to lose our capacity to share our ideas without them becoming a source of data for private companies to totally mine and use for all kinds of horrible things. So it's time for the open movement to just, have at least one strong area that we focus. So let's do it. And I got some more time, so I'm gonna fuck around. Guys, this is what I do. This is my home. Welcome to my home. Got some buddies over there. They are smart. They got some cardboard. It's a really good invention. Keeps your butt from freezing